What is up, gamers? Hope you all are doing great. It's that time of the month to discuss all things new for Honkai Star Rail 1.6. There are tons of new surprises, events, and many more for this coming update. So buckle up and let's get on with the video. For starters, we'll be returning to the Rita space station with a new area opening up in the station itself. A new Trailblaze continuous missions where you'll meet with the members of the Genius Society. Each with their own agenda, you'll be working closely with them to solve the growing crisis that is happening in the station. New update means new characters. As always, 2 new limited 5-star characters and 1 4-star character will debut in this update. First up, we have Renmei, an Ice Harmony character who boasts a unique support playstyle. She provides an increase in weakness break efficiency for all allies with her skill. On top of that, her ult prolongs break status and additional ice damage, which delays enemies' actions. Renmei is set up to be one of a kind support character who deals increased damage and also delays enemies' actions. Next, we have Dr. Ratio, an imaginary hunt character with a unique playing style. He provides a single imaginary target and follow-up attacks to enemies with debuffs. The higher the debuffs the enemies have, the higher the chance of them getting attacked. As a fellow hunt character, Dr. Ratio provides a whole new unique playing style. Lastly, we have Shui, a 4-star quantum destruction character. She deals quantum damage to single and adjacent enemies with follow-up attacks to targeted enemies. And her ult deals weakness break damages, irrespective of types. The introductions of these new characters open up new ways to play, and I can't wait to see them in action. Renmei and Shui will be appearing in the first half of the 1.6 banners, alongside with the rerun of Blade Banner and their Lycons. Whereas the second half will feature Dr. Ratio alongside Kafka Banner's rerun and Lycons. Honkai Star Rail players will be preoccupied as there are tons of events and endgame contents that we all should be looking forward to. First up, we have a new Echo of War boss with new mechanics never seen before. The boss itself will enter a state where it will multiply as it gets attacked. However, if you manage to break its weakness during this state, the boss will explode, dealing damages to adjacent enemies and itself. Next, the Crystal Peak event, or how I called it, the Tamagotchi event. You can choose how to raise these so-called life forms, and you're not limited to one. That's not all. Become Peppy and follow in the footsteps of its daily lives. This next event, called the Virtual Sandventure, allows players to take on familiar enemies. There'll be 2 modes to this event, the normal mode and the despair mode. In this event, the enemies are much tougher, and that's where bonuses called Sand plugins come in. With the right Sand plugin, you'll be able to take down these much tougher enemies. And the players are able to advance further into the event. There'll be an update to the simulated universe called the Golden Gears. The path of erudition, including the new dice face effects, will be added to the simulated universe. The new dice face effects allows you to include other effects, such as skipping tiles, tiles that provide rewards, or both, irregardless of whatever path you have chosen. This gives players flexibility to tackle the simulated universe. But wait, there's more. A system called the Intra-Cognition allows players to compile various story paths, which unlocks a new simulated universe to explore. The Planar Fissure and the Realm of the Strange events are making their returns, so you can farm relics and materials for your characters. A whole new endgame content is making its way to 1.6. Called the Pure Fiction, the goal is to clear as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rake up the highest scores. There'll be various phases with its own buff effects to achieve those high scores. Lastly, the reward for fully clearing the phases will be 720 Stellar Jades. In addition, clearing specific phases for the first time will nab you a free Lynx character. Next up, a new update is coming to the Memory of Chaos. The MOC will include 2 more stages and tons of neat new features. Players will be able to challenge Stage 7 directly. And by clearing the stage with 3 stars, players can receive the rewards of the previous 6 stages. Now players can bring previous team builds to the next stage, switch team setups, and a one-click clear function to better enhance team build selections. The MOC and Pure Fiction will have its own rotation schedule, so be sure to clear those stages and phases to earn yourself some jades. That's not all. Logging in daily is now part of the daily training activities, which allows for faster completion. And lastly, there'll be a limited time unlock feature where players can challenge material stages to level up their characters if they have not yet explored the map. And as always, free temples. Oh, and before I forget, By logging into Honkai Star Rail during the 1.6 update, you can claim yourself a free 5-star limited doctor ratio. Lastly, to end it all off, moderate marketing from the Penacony characters themselves. Let's go. That is all for Honkai Star Rail 1.6 update. This update is said to be by far the best update that Honkai Star Rail has had for the past year. Not only that, with the upcoming Penacony map on the horizon and with its new characters, Honkai Star Rail is shaping up to be one of the best gacha games for the next couple of years. Let me know in the comments down below how excited you are for this update and how hyped you are for the next Penacony map and its characters. And as always, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and follow my social link down below for more of this new game content. See you on the next video.